On a dark and rainy Oklahoma day, it is impossible not to look back at one of the most controversial and unforgettable figures in the world of street racing, Justin Shearer, better known as Big Chief. For years, his name stood for everything that Street Outlaws represented. He was one of the show's top racers, the leader of the 405 crew, and the guardian of the list that so many fought to climb. His presence as race master made him the centerpiece of the series, and fans tuned in to watch his leadership, his passion for cars, and his relentless drive to compete. That's why his sudden disappearance from the show stunned so many people. Overnight, the man who had built his reputation on the streets of Oklahoma City was gone, leaving fans wondering what had happened. Rumors immediately began swirling, whispers of behind-the-scenes disputes, feuds with fellow racers, frustrations with producers, and personal disagreements. Eventually, Big Chief began to speak up, confirming that much of the tension was real, and even admitting there were certain Street Outlaws racers he could no longer stand to work with. In fact, he openly acknowledged that there were 5 specific people from the franchise he clashed with the most, racers he said he hated working alongside. The first of those was his longtime friend-turned-rival Sean, Murder Nova Ellington. For years, Big Chief and Murder Nova were inseparable in the Oklahoma street racing scene. They built cars together, raced together, and stood side by side at Midwest street cars, where they became known for putting some of the fastest and most feared cars on the street. Together, they brought life to legendary machines like the OG Murder Nova and Big Chief's Crow. But behind the scenes, their relationship began to crack. The two had heated disagreements about rule breaking, with Chief openly accusing Murder Nova of using nitrous oxide illegally in Season 3 and employing a leave button for an unfair head start in Season 6. These accusations fueled confrontations that pushed them apart. Eventually, their friendship dissolved, and by 2021 the duo split, leaving fans heartbroken. Murder Nova turned his focus to his shop, 187 Customs, and his family life, while Big Chief doubled down on street racing. The final blow came when Big Chief walked away from America's List, leaving the Racemaster role behind, only to see it filled by none other than Murder Nova himself. While Big Chief admitted Sean fit the role better than he ever did, the rivalry and personal tension between the two remained unresolved. Another name that made Big Chief's list of most disliked rivals was James, Reaper Goad. Reaper, a larger-than-life personality with a deep love for racing, was never one to stay quiet. He accused Big Chief of being manipulative, difficult to work with, and of creating a toxic environment that benefited only himself. According to Reaper, Chief's leadership style often left other racers feeling frustrated and unsupported. Reaper himself wasn't without controversy. Fans and even producers questioned the legitimacy of his cars, some of which looked more like pro mods than true street cars. Many speculated that the producers quietly pushed him off the show to preserve the street aspect of Street Outlaws. But the public feud between Big Chief and Reaper left fans divided. Some supported Chief's version of events, others sided with Reaper's blunt honesty. Regardless, the bad blood between them further fueled the perception that Big Chief's once tight-knit group was crumbling. Then there was Precious Cooper, known to fans as the Queen of the Streets. Hailing from Memphis, she quickly earned a reputation for her fearless driving and ability to defeat male competitors on the street. But in Season 2 of America's List, tensions between Precious and Big Chief boiled over. The two reportedly clashed over the controversial Race Your Way and rule, which allowed certain drivers, particularly from the Memphis crew, to join the list without qualifying. Precious felt the rule created favoritism, while Big Chief defended it as necessary for the format of the show. Things escalated to the point that Chief's girlfriend, Jackie Brash, got pulled into the argument. The feud became so heated that Chief and Jackie left filming entirely, walking away from America's List and later from the Street Outlaws franchise altogether. Though neither Precious nor Chief fully confirmed the details of that blowout, the tension was real, and it marked another fracture in Chief's relationship with the Street Outlaws world. Kai Kelly was another name on the list, though his feud with Big Chief was more about racing dominance than personal betrayal. Kai made his Street Outlaws debut in 2014 against Daddy Dave, and though he lost that race, he quickly proved himself as one of the fastest men in New Orleans. By 2015, he shocked everyone when he beat not only Daddy Dave, but also Big Chief and James "Doc" Lovett Cash Days in Texas, walking away with the $16,000 prize. For years afterward, Kai seemed to have Big Chief's number, consistently outracing him and taking his money in side bets. Chief even admitted publicly that Kai was better than he expected, and that he beat my ass every time. Their rivalry only grew more intense when America's List launched, bringing together the top 20 racers in the country. Chief finally got his redemption in 2021 when he beat Kai for the first time, though rumors suggested he had help from Ryan Martin, who shared data from earlier runs. Regardless, the tension between Chief and Kai was fierce, built on pride, money, and the need to prove who was truly the best street racer in America. Perhaps the most surprising name on Big Chief's list of rivals was Richard Rawlings, the flamboyant owner of Gas Monkey Garage and star of Discovery's Fast and Loud. In 2017, Street Outlaws and Gas Monkey Garage went head-to-head in a mega race special. Both sides built cars from scratch, and Chief expected a fair fight. But when Rawlings brought in NHRA pro Alex Laughlin to drive instead of his own crew, Big Chief was outraged. To him, it wasn't just a rule change, it was cheating. He accused Richard and his team of breaking agreements and disrespecting the spirit of the competition. Though Chief ultimately beat Laughlin in his 1970 Pontiac GTO, the incident left him with zero respect for Rawlings or the Gas Monkey brand. It cemented Rawlings as someone Chief never wanted to deal with again, marking him as one of the 5 people he hated the most from his Street Outlaws journey. Beyond these feuds, Big Chief also grew increasingly frustrated with the 405 crew and the producers of Street Outlaws. The introduction of new rules like race your way in and the shifting dynamics of the list made him feel the show was drifting away from its original spirit. He released videos explaining his decision to leave, insisting it wasn't about money or losing races, but about fairness and respect. He also dealt with controversies outside the show, including clashes with the NHRA, which once threatened to ban any racers who appeared on Street Outlaws. In time, Chief worked with them to promote safe racing and even competed in NHRA events, spending tens of thousands of dollars to make his car legal for competition. Despite leaving the franchise, he never abandoned his passion for racing. Instead, he turned his focus back to his shop, Midwest Street Cars, his YouTube channel and other projects, often alongside Jackie Brash.